Since I have no bitches, no job, no money, no hobbies, no any extracurricular activity other than the gym, I'm fucking bored and I'm just chilling here on my rest day.
Bored, I'm gonna...
Although, it's no longer a rest day because I'm going to the gym. You cannot stop me because that's like all I can do, all I really have. I get too tilted at Overwatch because I'm on a 45 game loss streak, dude. I can play out of my goddamn mind and my teammates are brain dead, or I'm just like all of a sudden playing like absolute shit when my teammates are good and I solo lose the game. So it's like, can't do that. I'm hard stuck 4.5 stars on Osu, so I can't do that either. Fuck, dude, I can't play League because like, I don't know. So what better way to spend my time than to go to the gym? I'm only cutting for a certain amount of time. I might as well embrace it, right? I'm not gonna lie, while I'm a fat, can you get out of the way? Before I'm a fat piece of shit again, I definitely want to abuse being lean as much as possible. Getting fucking a shit ton of photos, making it my profile picture, all that shit. I plan to do the little pin thing on Instagram for a picture that I only ever looked like that once in my life. That's the plan. I didn't do that last time. I don't know why. Every time someone's like, oh, you got an Instagram? Yeah, what is it? I want them to open it and be like, yo, what the fuck? That's you? It was me. It used to be me. I gotta make sure to luck out this time. Proper press form. So I have a couple of options here, right? Fast, crazy, cracked out metabolism and young, energetic body. I can eat a fuck ton of calories and be fine. With that being said, it's harder to put on weight. But that also being said, I can eat more during the cut and be fine. So option A, eat a regular amount, lose a regular amount, chillin'. We're ballin', I feel fine, whatever. Or I could fucking starve max, I could push myself maximum because like I said, I don't need that much food to like survive. So I can just fucking tank my shit and lose even more weight. Don't do option 2 because that's what I did last time and the result is like a normal person would just lose everything. It's like non-injectable Ozempic, right? It's like you're doing the thing that Ozempic does, which is completely tank your appetite, except you're still hungry, but you're tanking your food intake, which therefore results in fat loss, but also you're losing muscle. Who the fuck wants to lose muscle? We worked way too hard to put that bitch on. We're not about to lose. So chill the fuck out, calm the fuck down, deplete, be in a pretty hard deficit, 750, 1,000 calorie deficit, tank your shit and then refuel, and then tank your shit and then refuel. That's how it should look. At least that's what I'm gonna try. Carb cycling didn't work out, unfortunately, but it's okay. We'll try it later on. Maybe when I'm like leaner, maybe it'll work out better. But I'm sick of eggs, turkey, and chicken, and I saw no results yesterday. So fuck it. Ask anybody who's smart. They'll be like, yeah, you're not gonna see a carb result in 1 week. Shut up. The illustrations are coming in. No. Damn. I feel like the gray wife beater is better than the black wife beater. It kind of like doesn't hide my physique as much. You know how black kind of levels everything out. So like if you're fat, you should wear black. How's it looking? Okay. I think it's kind of funny. I feel like there's some people who click on my video who are trying to watch my video for educational purposes. And then they realize that the dude they're watching is probably the dumbest motherfucker alive who knows jack shit about anything. And I think it's funny. I think it's hilarious. Actually, instead of sleeping last night, I was up until 5 a.m. watching like bodybuilder cutting, and this super omega jacked black dude was like, bulking and cutting, that's not a thing unless you're on gear. You shouldn't be bulking up. That's what people on steroids do. Keep in mind, he's big as fuck, so he probably knows what he's talking about, sorta. He's like, you shouldn't be getting fat and then cutting down. You should just look to like slightly increase your weight over time or some shit like that, which makes a lot of sense because bulking is the epitome of hell on earth, basically. Like you should never want to bulk, and the only people who do want to bulk are fat as fuck to begin with, so obviously they want a 10,000 calorie surplus and label it as bulking. Sure, buddy. Look at any like dude who is actually in good shape. Their bulking is like a 250 caloric surplus. We're on the Smith machine for the first time at Colt Fitness. And I'm only doing 45s on each side. I'm just here for control and a sick ass pump. Lockout fucker. That was a half rep. There we go. A dude tried to fight me right here, right at this exact spot for taking a thumbnail picture and using his bench. I think it would be a great idea, like a little self-reward to myself. Whenever I eventually get a job one day, hopefully, the idea is to use my first paycheck to hopefully buy like some sort of professional photography shoot thing to get like really cool gym photos, right? To get really cool photos. So one, I could post them on Instagram and then pin them, like I was saying earlier. And two, so I can hopefully build it into like a portfolio to hopefully get like some sort of job that way. Not job, but like, you know, be on like the cover of something. Not the cover, maybe a little corner in like the back page, you know? Something. I think that'd be sick. I really wish the whole Smith machine incline press left shoulder fuck up was a fake, like just fake bullshit, but no, it's legitimately the most real thing ever. And it's so unfortunate because it's like, fuck I do to you, left shoulder. It's not like I'm lifting heavy. I'm lifting 135 pounds for like 40. I'm just fucking, and it's hurting. It's hurting for what? What did I do to it? Right here, right there. I don't know. I don't know, whatever it is. Just like, man the fuck up. Left shoulder, you're kind of ruining my gains here. On a different note, I think I found a new like good thumbnail spot. This is a pretty good spot. I look a lot bigger than I actually am right here. I think, at least I do in my eyes. My camera tends to never pick up what my eyes do, so. And that's definitely a cameraman diff, whoever the fuck is controlling the camera. In unfortunate reality from me when it comes to cutting, I'm already like extremely mentally unstable. I swear to God, I'm bipolar as fuck. It's kind of an inconvenience, actually. Like my emotions are fucking all over the place. Now imagine in a caloric deficit where you just get pissed off at the slightest thing. I ran out of storage in my PC, so I couldn't edit it, and I was freaking the fuck out. This, not good. You know, learn, like meditate and shit or whatever, but add that to like not hitting your expectations. I was standing here and I'm like, damn, I'm kind of still a fat piece of shit. Like I still got, like you know, this. So it's like, damn, well, mental plummeted. I'm aware of it right now, so it's fine. I like legitimately, I'm doing okay. But like sometimes when I'm not aware that I'm plummeting mentally, I'll just fucking spiral. It's super cool. It's what happened last time. It happens worse on the bulk. It's so fun. It's so fun. I love dealing with it. Oh man, I'm coming for you, 8-pack. I'm coming for you, damn it. I can feel you. I can feel you in there. It's behind my chub. So I'm at a partial dilemma. I'm learning Japanese. I'm gonna keep reminding you guys every single video because I think it's really cool. And I'm on a 45-day streak, which is really cool for me, which is a big accomplishment that I've never achieved before. But it's on Duolingo, which is like statistically the worst one possible. And that's fine. I've already noticed a couple things like, "Sore wa doku desu ka?" But like I tried to type wa and I had to type ha because there was a glitch. And it fucked me up for like an entire day and a half. Anyways, I know that there's better things out there and I wanna push to try to improve just a little bit. But I know that if I push it too hard, I'm gonna freak out and drop it entirely. I do this every single time. Every time I try to improve at Overwatch, I play one character and then I download Aim Labs and then I'm literally doing like 30-minute warm-ups / practice sessions to try to get better just to fucking, what is the word? Overwhelm myself and then drop it entirely. I do this every single time. And it's so annoying. So I'm worried that if I push the whole Japanese thing a little bit harder and try to improve just a little bit by like studying the flashcards on Anki, the website Anki, then I'm just gonna fucking drop it entirely. And that's gonna be so fucking lame because I know 2 years from now, if I stick with it the entire time, I'm gonna be fluent, which is the coolest thought ever. But this isn't my first time trying to learn Japanese. Like a year ago, I tried to learn. Imagine where I'd be if I never stopped 1 year ago. Living in the past is the best option. We could try it. I do like the thought of Anki, but it's very difficult. The reason I dropped it in the first place was because like my brain cannot remember shit. My brain refuses to absorb knowledge. So when they're showing me a flashcard, okay, this means person, or this means whatever. Okay, two minutes later, they show me the same flashcard and I'm like, huh? The fuck is that? I've never seen this a day in my life. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, I'm supposed to know that. I'm supposed to know that by now. That's kind of how I feel right now. Here's the crucial part about having big arms, about having arms that look relatively large. Tricep edition, tricep specifically. When you're just standing here and there's a separation from your bicep and your, what is this, your short head, it looks sick, right? This is long head, short head, medial head. It's either the long or the short head, the one on the side. You know what the fuck I'm saying. So the development, the development of the tricep is coming along quite nicely. I don't know if you guys can see it. Like I said, oh yeah, I can see it on my camera. Right here is what I'm talking about. Look at that. It just gives it that like three-dimensional look, makes your arm look less flat, and it makes you look sick as fuck. It's not as important as having like rear delt separation to make your tricep look big as fuck, but I think it's still pretty damn important. The thing that I did to hit it the most was ropes. Like I live by the rope pull down. Shit. See what I mean though? Right here. And if you have a big brachialis on your bicep, that'll also help separate it. And what I do there is I do like the, whatever the fuck this is. Actually, it's this way. Hammer curls is what'll hit it. Damn, there's like shade. Okay, I feel like the whole first impression bullshit that like society puts on people, don't judge a book by its cover. That's the most valid shit ever. There was a dude here who, there's been a couple instances where I'm like, this guy is kind of a douche. He wasn't like a huge dick, but like he just seemed arrogant, right? And that was my first assumption. I never spoke a word to this dude. And then he comes up to me and he's like talking about triceps and like why I chose that attachment. I'm like, wait, this guy's kind of cool as fuck, right? Completely the opposite of what I was expecting. So I feel like it's in your best interest to assume the best of people, you know what I'm saying? It'll just work out better. Unless they're like obviously a dickhead straight like off rip, then you know, you don't, not like you have to assume they're clearly an asshole. I bet there's a bunch of people here in this gym who think that I'm an absolute asshole or douchebag because I accidentally disrespected them in some manner. Or like maybe they were trying to talk to me and I had my headphones on, so it looked like I ignored them, right? Or something, or maybe they're just pissed off about the camera. Stuff like that, but they've never spoken a word to me, so they don't know me. I feel like that's a great mindset to have. I personally don't have that mindset, but I should. I'll work on that. Let's try to be better together. Because if you're a pessimist, right, if you're assuming the worst in people, you're just gonna get pissed off all the time. And being mad sucks. It's frustrating to be mad. Yeah. Hopefully this will strengthen my deltoid enough to where I don't feel it while I'm doing my incline Smith machine press. That's the goal. We want those three-dimensional deltoids. Y'all want an ab update in relatively decent lighting after the pump? Yes, you do. If you don't, you get one anyways. Okay, so here's relaxed. Like fully relaxed. And then a little bit of a twist to hide the waist. I'm not flexing as hard as I can or anything. Oh my God. I'm gonna cramp over here. That's how it's looking. No specific oblique training. I've never trained my obliques. I think you should because, you know, obliques are cool, but here's the core development. There's two under here, and I'm gonna get them to show one day.